instead, you can hear me talking. So if you don't hear me talking yet, we are going to start here. Some quick introductions. My name is Dalton DeVries. I am the camping director here for Pathway to Adventure Council. I'm also the reservation director out at Owasippe Scout Reservation. I'll let Amanda give their brief introduction before we move on as well.
Hello, good evening. My name is Amanda Hugelman. I am our program director here at Pathway to Adventure Council. I help to support a couple different things here, but mainly Cub Scout Day Camp is my area for tonight.
So between Amanda and I, we're kind of the professional support who help deliver all of the amazing programs that we're going to show you tonight. But there are lots of volunteers who kind of take the lead on and are the experts in all of these areas. So they're also joining us tonight. They'll introduce themselves as they come up to talk about their different programs. And then we'll be opening up for any questions at the end of the meeting. Amanda's going to be watching the chat. So if something comes up and it's relevant, we'll talk about it at the moment. If it is something that doesn't quite fit into the presentation, don't worry, we'll get to your questions. We're just going to hold off until the end to kind of rapid fire whatever's remaining. So please feel free to share using the chat features. Otherwise, enjoy programs we're going to deliver here for you tonight. So we're all here to talk about what programs we have. There's some things to look forward to in our presentation. There's an expanded Betz family camp schedule this year. There's some new things going on with the Wolverine AOL program at Owasippe this year. There's some changes to the day camp schedule. So even if you think that you're an expert with PTACs, summer operations, there is some stuff to hear about that you are going to want to be updated on. If you are looking for assistance after we are done here today, there's a couple ways that you can get a hold of this information. The first and probably the most detailed opportunity for you is the event parent guide. So each event that we host has a document that comes out with all of the details when it comes to the dates, the rules and requirements, where you can register, how you can register, what you should expect to bring. All of those kinds of details are really thoroughly written out in a parent guide for each individual program, and that'd be a great thing to look through. You can find those on our PTAC website. So if you just search PTAC Day Camp, I guarantee that one of those search results is going to get you straight there. If you're going to the PTAC main website, you might have fun digging through some menus, but I promise it's also there as well. But that's where you can find our event parent guides for each individual event. The camping resources page is fantastic, especially when it comes to Betz and Owasippe programs. That link is listed here. pathwaytoadventure.org/camp resources. This is where you will find the forms that you need, any particular adult paperwork, how to register guides that will really walk you through screenshots of how to get into Blackpug and those types of things. And then last but not least, if you need to get in touch with somebody personally, you can call the council office number and they will direct you to Amanda, myself, or Kathy, who is our PTAC Camping Help Desk, or you can email us directly at ptac.camping@scouting.org, and your email will be addressed probably by Kathy, who's an expert in all of our camping and programs, but if not, knows the right person to talk to. Moving right along, we've got a handful of things to talk about, so I don't want to delay us any further. There's 7 different programs or 7 different agenda items tonight. We're going to start off with Cub Scout Day Camp, and then Amanda's going to kind of lead us through slides to introduce our presenters. So I'll let Amanda kind of jump in from here.
Thank you, Dalton. You can click ahead one more. I think it should bold. Yes, our first program that we will be talking about tonight is Cub Scout Day Camp, and I will turn it over to our Day Camp chair, Deb Jennings.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, my name is Deb Jennings. I'm the council chair for Cub Scout Day Camp. I've been involved with Day Camp since 2018. And so it's been a lot of fun to see our program grow and develop into what it is today. So what do you need to know about Day Camp? First of all, we have 6 dates and locations across the council this year, starting on June 6th in Orland Park, moving through the month of June there to some other locations across the council. We kind of take the month of July off because we know everyone wants to go to family camp. And so we clear up some dates for you there. For you guys to take advantage of some other activities. And then we finish up the summer with our 2 August dates in Schaumburg and Park Ridge. You can choose one or more locations to go to. The activities will be the same or similar at all locations, so just know that. But we try to space them out across the council to make it possible for folks to go to a location near them. All right, so what to expect at day camp? It's one day of fun. And we heard your feedback this year or last summer, and we've shortened our schedule a little bit. So this year we'll be running from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. That gives you time to get home and refresh before you go out for your evening activities, and just makes a more enjoyable day for all. So we will rotate through 5 stations. So it's a scheduled and a programmed day. You'll be the scouts and the families that attend, you'll be part of a den at camp, grouped with your people from your pack. So when you register, make sure you indicate what pack you're from, so that if other friends from your pack are also there, we can put you all together in a group. And we keep those groups manageable so that everyone has ample opportunity to take part in all the activities. But it's not just a free-for-all. We have a structure and a schedule so that everyone has the same amount of time on all the activities. Our favorite activities at day camp are, of course, our range and target activities, because Cub Scouts can only do range and target activities at district and council events. So we want to make sure we provide those for you. So we will have those available at our day camp locations. This year's theme is nature investigators. So we'll be doing some nature exploration and other activities regarding to that theme, focusing on outdoor skills. We always have a craft or something for the scouts to take home. And so just a lot of fun for scouts and their families and their friends to take part of in that day of fun. Our registration is now open online. We do appreciate if you can get your pack together and register together, because again, that helps us group you together. That helps us to know who's coming so that we can make sure everyone has appropriate supervision. If your pack's not organizing to come, that's okay. You can register on your own as well, and we'll group you with other people who are maybe coming on their own as well to form a den for the day, a group for the day, and enjoy day camp together. A reminder that our Tiger Scouts who will be entering first grade in the fall, our summer day camp is based on your grade that you'll be entering, the scouts will be entering in the fall. Our Tiger Scouts do need to have an adult in attendance one-on-one with them. This year, our fees are $35 for all Cub Scout siblings and friends. If you, within 3 weeks of each camp, the price does increase to $40. Adults are free because we need you there. We need you there participating in the activities, helping to provide supervision, and just making memories with the scouts in your pack, the scouts in your den, and with your own kids. Isn't that why we do scouting together? To make those memories with our family. Camperships are available for day camp as well as our other summer events, which the other folks will be talking about as well. And if you need any more information, as Dalton mentioned, we do have our leader and parent guide available on the day camp landing page, or you can email me at ptacdaycamp@gmail.com, or also contact Amanda, whose information is there below. But, you know, day camp is a great way to keep your scouts active in the summer. We know that pack programming often slows down during the summer. You don't meet as often with your den or with your pack. Maybe there's just a lot of informal stuff going on, but we want to provide that continuity throughout the summer in an easy and accessible way right in your neighborhood. So come out to Cub Scout Day Camp. You can use it as one of your 3 activities for the summertime fun adventure to help earn that adventure over the summer, and just to take part in what scouting is all about. So that's basically day camp in a nutshell. So check out the event on the calendar. Let us know if you want us to come out to a pack meeting and share the fun of day camp with your pack families. We'd love to come out and talk to you more about it, and hopefully get some folks to join the fun this summer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deb. Seeing no questions on day camp right now, we will hold any of those until the end. Moving along to Cub Scout Family Camp at Camp Betz will be Sean McQuaid.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean McQuaid. I am the program director of Camp Betz. Camp Betz has been running a family camp for 42 years. This is their 42nd year of running family camp, and it will be my sixth year as program director. I'm really excited. So what is family camp? basically what we're trying to do is give you a camping experience where if you've never camped before, we try and take care of everything for you. You guys just need to bring a tent, hopefully a change of clothes. We're going to take care of your meals, your programming for the weekend, and all the fun you guys can handle. Now, we're going to have 6 sessions this year. We expanded it from 5 to 6. The last weekend of June, we're taking off the 4th of July. And then we'll do the next 5 weekends in a row after that till the 7th of August. We get out there on Friday nights. You guys set up your campsites. We have some movies and some snacks for you. Saturday, we do flag ceremonies. We have breakfast. We start your program. We do lunch. We do more program in the afternoon. We do dinner. We do closing flag ceremonies. And then we do our closing campfire. Lots of songs, fun, and entertainment for the entire time. And then we send you back to your sites so you get some time there and you get to have your little campfires, and we give you some treats to go along with that as well. Sunday morning, again, another flag ceremony. And then we go on to a Vesper service. We want to make sure that religion is an important part of scouting. So we do have a non-denominational service as well Sunday morning. After that, you're on your way. Now you're like, what is this program? What do we do? Well, we have swimming, we have boating, we have BBs, we have archery, we have slingshots, we have leatherworks, we have wood burning, we have wood projects. So there's a ton of things to do at family camp. And we think it's a great time. Like I said, this program's been around for 42 years and it just keeps getting better and better every year. Our theme this year is going to be the Betz 250. Pinewood Derby is an important part of Cub Scouting, so we want to get racing into the theme this year. And also with it being our country's 250th anniversary, we decided instead of a 500, we made it a 250. So racers, get ready, start your engines for a great time at Camp Betz. Pricing, what does it cost? So family camp is $95 for scouts and siblings. Adults are $55. Those prices do go up after May 1st. Any siblings are under 4 years of age are going to be absolutely free. And remember, there is the campership as well available until March 16th. Those will be awarded. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can make these reservations for camp. You can do it, whoops, missing half my head, sorry. A couple different ways you can do it. We can do registration as an individual family. You guys can all come up, mom, dad, brother, sister, grandma, grandpa. We've had everybody up there. Or if you're going to register with your pack, you can come up with the entire pack. We can accommodate groups up to 80 members of your pack. We set you all up in the same campsites. We try and get you into the same groups. With that many people, we might have to split you up, but you're all going to be there with a lot of friends and hopefully making a lot more friends as well. So be sure to sign up either as an individual family or as a group with your pack, and also make sure you sign up for those camperships. That's it for me. I hope you guys have a great time. I will be here for the rest of the webinar. So if you have any other questions, feel free to put them in the comments and we'll answer them as best we can. Thanks a lot and hope to see you all at family camp this year.
Thanks so much, Sean. Moving along now to Renneker Family Camp at Owasippe Scout Reservation. We have Sophia Finley.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm super excited to be here to talk about Renneker, also known as Camp Renneker Go For It. If you're familiar with Owasippe, we have 2 scout camps and a high adventure program, as well as a family camp, and all of them have a call and response. Ours is Go For It. And we run for 7 sessions during the summer. These sessions are Sunday afternoon move-in through Saturday morning move-out. So we have 5 full days of program from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It is super duper fun. And I like to say that it's a hidden gem of scouting. I think that there isn't really an experience exactly like it. You'll never find anything just like it with scouting. And I think that it matches a lot of people's wants in the scouting community and out of the scouting community. So if you have Cub Scouts who haven't camped yet, this might be a great opportunity to bring them up to a cabin and let them try some scouting adjacent activities. Or if you have a scout and you have kids who aren't scouts and you want to come up and have a vacation, family vacation at the same time as your scout at one of the, either Wolverine or Blackhawk scout camps. Super fun. If you have friends who have kids who are interested in doing scouting, but they're not sure yet, this is a great way to kind of start getting into that like camping experience. And it is super duper fun. That family-oriented program, everything is about bringing the family together and kind of becoming a family with all of the campers during the week. There's super strong bonds between all of the campers. And we have super awesome program. 9 a.m. to noon is our age group programs. So that's starting at age 4 all the way up to adults. Our adult program is super awesome. You drop off your kids and you can go do things like different hikes, yoga, trips into town, paddleboarding, stuff like that. So the adults get to have fun too. Everything's age appropriate for these age group programs. And then afternoon, we have open-ended programs. So an open swim, an hour of cub related range and target activities, archery, BB, and slingshot. We have a guided hike every day, different crafts and games. And then we've been doing some more nature education, recently built a community garden. That's super fun. And we have our own small trading post. And then our evening program. I don't know the last time that these have changed. They are beloved exactly the way they are. Ice cream social, we do a big game and then have ice cream all together. And it's sort of like a mixer for everyone to get to know each other. Pool party, everybody loves the pool. Owasippe County Fair with the entire reservation. So that's all of the camps. Then the potluck movie night, you could make a meal, bring it, and compete in our potluck competition. And then see if on Friday at our closing campfire, you win one of the awards. And the awards are potluck, shooting sports, the sharpshooter award, cabin decorating, and then our coveted Go For It award. So we look throughout the week. This could be a kid or an adult to see someone who has really gone out of their way to try new things and reach out to people and just show that they are really a Renneker camper. And each year we have a theme. So our theme this year is Cowboys versus Aliens. And the high adventure programs, I think that that's something definitely to highlight, is that we have access, just like the scout camps, to all of these high adventure activities starting May 1st. They open up so that you can sign up your family and see if you want to do maybe like a horse trail ride or the ATV training course, do coping climbing, go on the river trips. It's pretty affordable, like between $5 to $30 per activity. So that's just like a one-time fee. And it's really great that that's offered to our campers as well. We also have the open lake swimming, open boating, open shooting sports at the Blackhawk and Wolverine camps. So our campers have a wide variety of things to access. And then registration. I think it's one of the more affordable camping services offered right now in scouting for an entire week. It doesn't matter if you have one person in a cabin or if you bring up the whole family. Our cabins sleep. We have 2 bunks, so 4 people, and then a couch. Some people bring up a blow-up mattress. So bring up however many people you'd like, and that is $525. But if you're camping at the same time as your troop, if you have a troop or a scout up at the same time, you will receive a $100 discount. And then for the morning age group program, it's $35 for the younger kids, and then teens and adults, it's $40, and that's for the whole week, all 5 days. And you can sign up the same way that you would sign up for the scouting camps. So by May 15th, that's our early bird price. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me here. I'll be around. And then we have our email and our Instagram if you want to check out any of our social media stuff, check out our website. You might have never heard of us before, so I'm hoping that we reach out to some new people who want to get their kids involved more. We're not necessarily a Cub camp, but I think we have the scouting heart and spirit, and it's a great place to start, to get a scouting-oriented family vacation, or even more than that if you want to be more involved in scouting. So thank you, guys.
Sophia, the only thing I forgot to add on your slide, so I apologize, is that there are cabins available per night. So if you can't commit to the full week, there is a la carte program available to you. It's $100. Right, is that correct, Sophia? $100 a night, Monday through Friday. Is that correct? And then you can kind of pick and choose what activities you'd like to participate in. So if you're going up to Betz, it's not too much further. Tack on a Monday or tack on a Thursday, something like that. Hey, maybe you can make this make this a full circle tour of all the WASP or of all the PTech programs.
We've had a few people do that this past summer where they came up for maybe 2 nights, and they reached out to me beforehand to ask for advice on that. I'm always on the email, so if you have any questions about what nights you think would work best for your family for the program, just let me know.
Thank you so much, Finley. Sorry, Sophia. Thanks, Sophia. Moving along now to our our Aero Flight Adventure Camp, also at Owasippe, and our Cub Scout resident camp at Owasippe. Katie Hogan will share some information.
Hi, everyone. My name is Katie Hogan. This is my second year as the program director at Camp Wolverine Zaxi. I'm very excited to introduce our programs to you tonight. Our theme this year for both AOL and for Cubs is Safari, which works out perfect with the design for the Aero of Light Camp. So there's 2 different sessions you can choose from, July 26th through the 29th, or the 29th through August 1st. Those are the same program, it's just whichever works better with your schedule for the week. So during this program, they will kind of go on different excursions all throughout Owasippe in the nearby area. So you can see that on the map below. We don't venture too far out of Camp Wolverine itself, but where we do go outside of Wolverine is the cool, hidden gems that other scouts might not get to see while they are there. So there's 4 total locations, and scouts will hit 2 of those per day. So they usually eat breakfast at the tent, and then they'll go on their first excursion. They'll eat lunch there, then they'll hike to their next place, and then they will go back to their campsite and have some time to hang out and get ready for dinner before going to the evening activities. The 4 locations usually are Flintlock, the pool, Turtle Valley, and the bog. So Turtle Valley and the bog are 2 of the places that aren't exactly in Wolverine, but they are close enough to it that we might as well venture to it and have some fun there. So other things that you can do while you're at camp is can we go back? Thank you. You can do other activities outside of the trekking. And so some of those are biking, climbing, boating, gaga ball, tetherball, etc. Basically, while you're trekking around and you're at those sites, whatever you can't get to during the day, we'll make sure is open for a program in the evening. So here are all the information that you need to know for registration and for the fees. So you can register as a pack or as a den if you have a bunch of people coming up. That's always a fun time. But if you don't have a bunch of people coming, you can also register just as a family. And then kind of as mentioned before with other styles, we'll kind of make sure that you're paired up with other people so you can get to know them and kind of form your own group for the week. So the price is broken down below for scouts and adults. And, if you register before June 15th, it is cheaper per person. So you have $200 for scouts and $120 for adults. After June 15th, scouts go up to $215 and adults go up to $135. As previously mentioned, the camperships are available as well, and we're accepting applications until May 1st for that. All right, I'm back, and now we're talking about Cub Scout Resident Camp. So Cub Scout Resident Camp also takes place within Wolverine, and there's 2 sessions for that as well. It's the same dates as above. And so this will take place over 3 days, and the Cub Scouts will go through different areas within Wolverine by their rank, and they'll go through and work on different adventure pins. They'll go to Flintlock, swimming, all the fun stuff. So they'll go to 4 different rotations within the camp, and so we'll make sure you get to go to Rata. You can go and do some activities there. You can go to the pool, explore Flintlock, all that. Open programming is also available each day from 3 to 5. So if you were in an area earlier in the morning and you really liked it and you want to go back, you can. Or if you want to explore something new, that opportunity is there for you as well. Each evening, we have a program that goes along with our theme and is surely to be a good time for all ages. We make sure that we have appropriate activities there. Additionally, we do have an opening and a closing fireball. Okay, and then the fees are also broken down below here. The $200 fee for scouts is there and $120 for the adults. Again, the fee does increase June 15th, and similarly to Aero of Light Camp, you can register as a family, a pack, or a den. all of the meals for Cub Scout resident camp are within the Wolverine dining tent. So that's kind of the big difference between there and the AOL camp, where they can actually have hot pack meals on the go. We also do provide dome tents and cots if you do ask for those. If not, you can also bring your own tents and cots. And then I think that is all we have here. So if you have any questions about any of the adventures that we have over here at Owasippe for camp, I'll be around after this.
We do have one that I'm hoping you can answer right now. Do scouts need to bring their own bicycles, or do we have those?
Yes, so we do have bicycles. We provide them. We work with High Adventure, and we make sure that our staff get trained on all the fun little things. Usually, they just do some loops within Wolverine. They don't do any exploring on the trails or anything like that. But we do have those and helmets and all the good stuff.
Thanks, Katie.
The biggest thing at this point you might be wondering is, what is the difference between Betz Family Camp, Cub Resident Camp, and AOL Camp? So I just want to highlight that. Obviously, Betz Family Camp happens over the weekend, and the resident camp at Owasippe is during the weekday, right? It's a Sunday through Wednesday or a Wednesday through Saturday. And it's kind of advancing in skill by the time you get to your AOL program. The Arrow of Light program is intended to be like the transition for campers who are typically used to Cub Camp and now going to end up in Scouts BSA summer camp. It's kind of the opportunity for you to see what Wolverine is like and what Owasippe is like and get a taste of that summer camp life, and a little bit more independence than what you might find in the Cub program itself. Whereas the Cubs kind of end up in their packs and they rotate as a group. The AOLs, they're kind of operating more independently. There's more freedom there. There's more choices there, and there's much more exploration. And the schedule is not as broken down for the rotations. It's much more choose your own adventure, and the Scouts take the lead, kind of like they're going to experience in future years in the Scouts BSA program. So that's kind of the big differences there. I know that's the number one question we always get, so I just figured I'd address it head on. Thank you, Katie.
And then I'll invite Dalton to keep talking as we move into our final program that we're highlighting this evening, which is our Bigfoot Bash Cub-o-Ree this fall.
All right. After you've attended your weekend out at your local camp with Amanda and Amanda's staff for the day camp, and you've gone up to Betz, and you've gone to Owasippe, and you're ready to finish off your summer, you can join us for the ultimate Cub Scout experience of this year. This is the biggest thing you're going to experience with your campers in 2026, and it's going to be taking place at Camp Betz. So if you're familiar with a Camp-o-Ree, this is very similar. Cub-o-Ree is an opportunity for all of the PTAC campers, all of the Cub Scouts in PTAC to kind of gather for one giant bash. This year it is Bigfoot themed. If you're familiar with cryptids and Bigfoot, I know that Bigfoot sightings are always exciting. This isn't something that is intended to be scary. It's very cartoony. It's very fun. We've got great plans in place for some amazing crafts. We've got some amazing merchandise designs, some amazing logos, and everything like that. And I've heard great feedback. So I'm very excited about the Bigfoot thing. If you haven't figured that out yet, I'm pumped. This is going to happen in the fall. So that at the end of the summer, kind of the last camping experience available to you, September 25th through 27th. So it's a full weekend out at Camp Betz. You can attend as a day visitor out on that Saturday, or you can stay the whole weekend and camp with us. There is going to be a full Saturday schedule. So if you're coming in on Friday night, activities will pick up first thing Saturday morning. Whenever you register or pop in Saturday morning as a day participant, you can jump right into program after you've gotten checked in. We're going to have your go-to activities like range and target activities, arts and crafts, games and sports. We've got some special events we're lining up right now. There's going to be more communication happening about the Bigfoot Bash. As you are attending your other programs throughout the summer, you're going to find out more and more details about what we have in store. It's my favorite part of the week to sit down with Amanda and kind of work out what to host for you guys this fall. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. Registration is open starting pretty soon, March 1st. If you've been to the Cub-o-Ree at Betz in the past, I'd like to note that the fees are a little bit lower. Our goal is to make this more accessible to all who'd like to attend, with the caveat that there are some add-ons. So if a meal package is something you're looking for, that is coming at an additional price. So we're hoping that if you're hoping to come on a budget, we're able to bring you out and join us. But if you want the full king or queen treatment, we've got that available for you too. So the full pricing on what those meal add-ons will be available on the website. The baseline price for everybody for the full weekend is $45 for scouts and $35 for visitors. For new scouts, those who are joining at the top of or in the middle of the summer, it's only $30. Like I said, hope to see you all there. Last but not least, we've got some additional opportunities that we just wanted to share with you while we're here, because we have you on the call. At Camp Betz, we're always looking for volunteers. Sean, I don't know if you have a moment to maybe talk about what your biggest needs are or what your biggest weeks are, but we're always looking for adult participation, unit leader participation, yeah, what are we looking for?
Well, with Camp Betz staff, it's really simple. It's really easy. First thing we're looking for is any youth, Scouting BSA scouts that are at least 15 years of age and over. We also are accepting adults as well. Now, if you're saying I'm only 12 or 13 years old and I'm going to be up there with my family, then you can come on up and staff with us as well. What do we need for staff? Well, we need people to work on our ranges. We need people to work on our waterfront. We need people even to help in the kitchen, help with cooking and cleaning and doing dishes and stuff like that. So there's a lot of activities. Plus, if you can sing and you got some great jokes to tell, you can be part of our campfire program too. So please feel free, come on down, join camp staff. What do you get? Oh, we have t-shirts for you. We have mugs for you. We have hats for you. We have whole bunches of stuff. You can get service hours that work towards your scout ranks, or if you need them for church or school, that will apply as well. So come see us at Family Camp. You can check out on our Facebook page. We have applications available, or links for applications there, or again, at the PTAC website too. You can sign up for staff right there. Thanks a lot.
To jump off of that, Sophia, do you want to add anything about Reniker staff? Are you still looking for a pool director?
We are indeed. We are all staffed up pretty well between 10 to 12 regular staff, program staff, and age group leads. But we are looking for an over 18, ideally over 21, aquatics director. And for aquatics for us, that is a pool and a baby pool. So it does not include the lakefront. That's why we can do over 18. So if you like to get your tan on, enjoy swimming, enjoy working with all ages, and want to spend a summer with an incredible group, our staff, our lifeguards, incredible team, then shoot me an email and we can chat. Or if you know of anyone who wants to, it would be really cool.
And that is a position that requires some training. We'll provide anything you might need. We just need you to be interested. If you show up and you're excited, that's the bare minimum requirements. We'll take care of the rest of the training for you, because that is a high risk area. That is also a paid position as well. We're looking for somebody who's there the full summer. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
And the reason we're looking is because our aquatics director has moved into a program director position. If she didn't have to leave it, she never would. She loves it. So maybe you'll love it too.
You'll have support. That's great. Perfect. There's backup on site. With that, we're also looking for folks who are range master trained. All of these events have some sort of shooting range and target aspect to them. Amanda, can you jump on that?
Absolutely. We are looking for folks who have current range master trainings, but that certification is good for 2 years. So if yours has expired, if you know somebody else who's expired, or somebody who is just interested in helping us put on one of the most popular activities for our Cub Scouts, we have 3 free range master training opportunities. March 8th and March 28th will be held at the Arlington Heights office, and our March 14th date will be held at the Munster office. This is like a 9-to-1 training. It walks you through how to set things up, how to supervise, how to be engaging and safe with the scouts who are either coming to this for the first time or coming back as an older Cub Scout. But this is something that you don't need any kind of range experience. It's not like we're expecting you to be an expert marksman, but this is one of our most popular opportunities for scouts to get involved in the program, and we need adults to put that on.
Thank you, Amanda. The last thing I'll jump in on is that we have some work weekend opportunities. These are opportunities for adults or for the full family. Out at Owasippe Memorial Day, the Tacone Lodge hosts a work weekend. It's a huge help to get all of Scouts BSA camps, Black Hawk Wolverine, also Reniker and our Cub camps kind of set up and operational. It's also a kind of a fun way to get the whole family out over Memorial Day, out in the woods and experiencing camp. This is managed through Tacone Lodge, and all of that information is available on our website. We also do this year have Reniker cabins available, and for those who are looking to help with Reniker service, you are welcome to stay in one of our fine cabins out at Owasippe. Betz is also looking for some assistance. This is happening earlier in the season, actually coming up soon, March 15th through Friday, March 20th. If you're an adult who has some free time and wants to get out there in the woods and give a hand to our maintenance team, they've got some large projects they're working on and they can use all the help that they can get. Happy to have you join us out at Betz to give a hand to those rangers. That's all we have. It's kind of our opportunity to open up the chat room or answer any questions for you. We'll hang out here for as long as we need to. But at this point, if you have nothing else that you'd like to contribute, you are more than welcome to head on out. Thank you for staying on with us and learning about all the opportunities we have at Pathway to Adventure Council for your Cub Scouts this summer. It's an amazing lineup of activities. I'm excited to be able to attend them with you and see all of the Scouts out on the trails. So yes, Amanda, at this point, I'm going to pass it off to you to address any questions.
We have one asking about where we can find the link to camperships. That link will be available on any of the home pages for each of these activities. So the QR codes at the beginning of each of like day camp, family camp, or Reniker, that QR code will take you to the landing page and there will be a link to camperships there. It will also be in each of the specific registration pages as well when you're in the Black Pug side.
This was here for our notes personally, but it might be helpful to you, so I'm throwing it up on screen for a moment.
Yep. There are no other pending questions. We can keep that open for a couple minutes. Attendees may also be able to raise their hand, and if there's something that's, better spoken than typed, we are here for that as well. Thank you to all of our presenters. Your expertise and your excitement is palpable. We really appreciate having you.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining.